And we're back. And we're back. It is it's a sad morning here as we reflect on the lives lost last night on what will forever be known as the slaughter of Day 15 in our Kingdom Classic. If you missed part one, go back and watch. We're basically playing through Kingdom Classic. If you know the Kingdoms franchise, there's multiple iterations of this game now. I've never played this original version. And it's fun to sort of watch the origins of how Kingdoms developed. It's called Kingdoms now. Actually, this original is called Kingdom Classic, and so we're doing our playthrough. We just finished Day 15. We had a pretty bad night. As I mentioned yesterday, the attacks are going to become more intense and more intense and more intense, and eventually, I mean, listen, the original Kingdom is not, how do you win? It's how long you can survive. But ultimately, you're going to die. That's just the nature of the beast. But let's get back to the game, shall we? We're picking up literally right where we left off. We've got our queen. She's on her mount. I do like the little details here, by the way. The fact that she sits side saddle. It's very proper. It's very sweet. You gotta love that, don't you? It's nice. It's nice. All right. Let's get right to it. Excited. We're going to continue right now. And I haven't really talked about the mechanics of how the game is played. It's pretty easy, actually. You use your controller, you move your characters. We have enough audio coming out of the game. Someone had mentioned that there wasn't a lot of music or audio happening, and hopefully you're hearing the game. If not, I'll try to tweak those controls. If you remember right, part of our mistake was that we attacked the portal here on the east side of the island without fully building out our defenses, without fully building out our walls. I was hoping that I could get these walls built while the portal attack was underway, and I was wrong. I was just wrong. So now you can see the sun is rising there. There's another good device of the game. You can tell how much time you have left in your day based on where the sun is in the sky. It's still before noon. And so I'm getting some of this done. I realize now, though, that I don't have enough builders. So I got to come back here and assign some more builders to the effort. I should also get another trebuchet going. But that will take builders away from the cause. And right now, the most important cause is to get those walls built and to replenish my archers while I'm at it. I'm going to have to replenish my farmers, too, coming up in a bit. But right now, as I continue to say, archers are much more important. Archers will hunt for you. They'll make money for you. And they'll also defend your walls. So I'm gonna get my archers going as well as my builders. Those are my keys. So let's get to stone here at the very least on this wall. Because we had a big attack last night after killing a portal, we should have a break tonight. I'm trying to remember the original rhythm of this game. I hesitate to say algorithm because I believe it's an overused term. People use the term algorithm right now to sound smart. Oh, it's the algorithm that does it. Algorithm is a very specific thing. And yes, there are algorithms in how social media companies have manipulated content and manipulated how you see things. But in this case, I don't think this game actually utilizes an algorithm to dictate the intensity of the attacks each night. I could be wrong. I'm sure if I am wrong, somebody smarter than me will tell me. Most usually that person is my brother-in-law who will explain these things to me. Although, let's be honest, it doesn't take a whole lot to be smarter than me, especially when it comes to tech things. But if I remember right, the point is, if I remember, whether it's rhythm or algorithm, if I remember right, the attack, you do get an attack. All right. See, there are some iterations of this game where if you have a really intense attack the night before, you get a break the next morning. Now, as you can see, I did get an attack there, but it wasn't as bad as the retaliation from killing a portal. You remember last night we had flying beasts coming at us. We had a giant that really wreaked havoc on my village. Rest in peace to all those villagers. By the way, nobody died. The only people who die in this game, before I make this bold statement, hey, there you go, achievement unlocked, day 15. before I make this bold statement, let me consider. Yeah, I think the only people who die, other than the greed, and it's okay for bad guys to die, as you know, the only people who die, I believe, would be those members of your kingdom who get picked up by the flying greed beasts. But otherwise, like when the greed comes and attacks your walls and assaults your kingdom, what they do is they beat the hell out of you, and they take your bow and arrow away, and they take your hammer away if you're a builder, or your sickle if you're a yes, that's right, there are hammer and sickles. Actually, technically that's not a sickle, it's a scythe, now that I think about it. And I need to be precise as I'm doing these playthroughs. It's a scythe, not a sickle. A sickle is a one-handed device used, yes, for farming, but I believe the Bolsheviks used it as weapons to kill the Tsar. No, the Tsar was killed with a bullet. I kid. But a sickle does have communist connotations, and I don't want to go there unnecessarily. This is a scythe. The farmers get a scythe. So the point is, the bad guys, the beasts, the greed, whether it is the giant manifestations of the greed or whether it's the little troll-like manifestations. Now, before we knew that they were called the greed, that we only learned when we looked up sort of the wikis for kingdoms, and there are wikis for kingdoms out there, and that's where they explain, the creators of the game explained they were called the greed. I believe Meredith and I refer to them as the trolls. Here come the trolls. Here come the trolls. Oh my God, here come the trolls. Oh, it's a rough night for the trolls tonight, that sort of thing. And I think, considering how trolls behave on the internet, social media, and YouTube, I think trolls is an appropriate term for these ugly little beasts that ruin your life. Only if you let them. Only if you let them. The greed, whether they are the miniature ones or the giants that come and knock down your walls and beat the hell out of you and take away your bow and arrow or your hammer or your scythe, thank you very much. That's all they do to you. Once they beat the gold out of you, or the profession out of you, or the vocation out of you, they just leave you as a sad, pathetic vagrant. But they don't kill you. There's no death in this. And I'm trying to remember. I believe when the flying greed comes, those little, like, have you seen those things? They're really creepy looking, sort of. Those, they only come on blood moons or on retaliation nights, where they're angry at you for killing one of their portals. Those flying things will come and they'll pick you up. Not you, the king or queen, but your subjects. They pick you up and they carry you away. And I'm not sure if you're dead or if you're just, because sometimes they drop you later. But I guess that's the only sort of mortality that one experiences. Oh, it looks like my arrows are losing efficiency. I gotta go pay tribute to the archery god on the west side of the island. But there you go. All right, we withheld that night as well. All right, so that's the only mortality. And of course, you as the king or queen, you do not die either. So I guess if you're worried about playing a game and letting your kids play a game where there's too much violence, there literally is no bloodshed here, and there's no death, actually. The worst thing that happens is you lose your crown, and then you start again, which I guess is okay if you're into that. All right, so we're at day 17 now. Very cool. I think that the achievements that are unlocked on this game are in sets of 5. So when we hit day 20, we'll hit an achievement. As I said, I've played Kingdom's New Lands, which is the closest thing to this Kingdom original, Kingdom Classic, and I've made it up to like days 100, 200 actually, 215 or 220, I want to say. Yeah, look, see my tribute to the archery gods have dried up, so I got to fill that up all the way to the brink. That's, less efficient doing it that way. Hopefully you can catch it like a day and a half or halfway through its loss of potency, and you can then replenish it without having to use quite so much gold. You remember, this is the portal that we built at the end of after we destroyed that one portal. I'm just checking out to see what's in this island here. Because I had forgotten, to tell you the truth. That was yesterday. And a lot has happened since then. Let's face it. Oh, here come the greed with an early attack. So I'm going to use this. I can't use the speed portal. It's got to replenish. Okay, I got to get out of here. I forget. They have to refresh those things. So I just need to get out. You guys are screwed. The greed are about to knock the gold out of you. So they're going to be vagrants again. I'll have to go back and get them. That's okay. I didn't time my day out right. They are getting an early start. Oh, that's the other thing. As you destroy portals and expand your kingdom further east and further west, the attacks begin earlier because they time out so that the greed makes it to your kingdom walls at nightfall. So you can see the greed are already coming there on the west side of the island, even though it is just midday. So you got to time out your excursions, if you will. But it's all right. I did what I needed to do, which was to replenish. I'm getting a lot of gold going here, so I gotta keep building. Got to keep building my defenses up. I'm going to build a tower tomorrow, so you can see what that looks like. Oh, I guess I got to get a. Let me get some knights replenished over here too, because I lost my knights on the that fateful day 15 slaughter of my village. But my farmers are still producing for me, which is nice with their scythes. And they are now protected behind this wall and this wall and this wall. So they've got 3 walls of protection. So when I go attack the next portal, and we will be attacking the next portal on this side where my farmers need protection, I'll have a lot more defense built up because I've got 3 walls. You remember what happened? Oh, we got a blood moon tonight. So interesting to see what kind of attack we get. Now, in later iterations of the game, you can sort of project what nights you're going to get the blood moon if you play the game enough to know. And sadly, I play this game a lot. In fact, full disclosure, what time is it right now? It's about 9:20 in the morning on Saturday, December 3rd. I was up at 5 this morning, which is a sleep-in for me. I usually wake up around 3:15. And I've already played a couple of hours. God, I'm so pathetic. I did what I usually do, which is wake up early in the morning, and I played 2 hours of Kingdoms 2 Crowns on my Xbox while listening to podcasts before anybody else in the house woke up, because this is my life. So why not just play it for you? I'm not really going to pay that peddler anymore because his payoff has been limited lately. So I'm just going to keep clearing trees, and I'm going to build this fast travel portal. Remember, that's where the portal that spawns the greed used to be, but we just destroyed that. And now I'm going to do some more recruiting because now that so there's our next portal on the east side of the island that we're going to be attacking. I have to ascertain whether we want to go for the next portal to be destroyed is on the east side or the west side. My builders are coming to build my fast travel portal here, and they're also going to be chopping down these trees for me. Yes, they are. And my hunters are hunting for me, and I got good cash flow. Again, what have we said? Cash flow in this game. Cash flow is king. It's very Robert Kiyosaki of them. If you don't get that reference, Google it, okay? Cash flow is king. Rich king, poor king. Another alternate name for how I play this game. Come on, you came here for the obscure references, not for the fascinating gameplay. Hopefully a little of both. All right, so we're doing a good job of clearing out the trees here on this side. So that means, of course, as you remember, we give ourselves very rich hunting ground as we expand. So I'm going to use the fast trip portal to come over to this side now. Now, there's another use of these fast travel portals that you could do. See how when I landed, I've got this little option here. If I wanted to, I could build another portal, and it would be an instantaneous trip from east to west. I'm not ready to do that quite yet. That can be dangerous. It's very cool, and you can fast travel very quickly. But if you don't time your fast travel right and you accidentally travel on a night where you're getting attacked, you could fast travel yourself right into an attack. And that ain't good. That can be devastating. You can fast travel yourself right into those the greed coming at you. I am going to build a new trebuchet now, and it looks like I have some room for some more farms over here. So I'm going to go ahead and build some more scythes or hire some more farmers, as it were. And yeah, I got a lot of gold. These farmers are holding on to a lot of gold for me. And we're really just basically in a mode now of expanding and defending, and it's time for it to go on the offense again. I'm paying these knights to get them ready. I think I'm going to go ahead and attack the east side here because my wall is closest to the portal there. Unless the other option here is that I can build one more wall today and get my knights that much closer so that they're when they retreat from the retaliation, they have less time to travel, less area to travel through. Yeah, see, now this looks like, because I had to see, yeah, so I'm just catching on to the rhythm of this game, or algorithm. And see, last night we had a blood moon, so that means tonight there is no attack. All right, so let's remember that now. So my next portal is right after this camp, if I remember right. Yeah. Yeah, it sure is. So we're at day 19. Let's go one more day to 20, but let's build an outer wall right here. Okay, because this is gonna, I know I'm killing my hunting ground here, but I'm okay with that. What I've noticed in Kingdom Classic here, which again, I have never played this version of the game, so I know the basic overall philosophy of the game and the strategy of the game, but I don't know the specifics to this OG version. It appears, you know what? All right, fine. I want to see what you can do for me, dude. Oh no, what did I just, hold on. Wait, this is mayhem. Wait, I just built a tower. Well, that's unfortunate. I meant to send this peddler over to go do something, but now I've got a tower here. That's all right. Let's build it up a bit more. It'll be useful. I mean, it's not in the ideal spot, but it's all right. I was going to build a tower somewhere else. That basically is a tower where archers can sit and kill the greed as they go by. It's not the most strategically placed tower. I accidentally built that. I thought I was engaging the peddler in some commerce, but instead this problem with Kingdom Classic here is that it's imprecise in the location of some of these geographic features. And I'm not paying a lot of attention. I'll be honest, I had a very late night last night. For those of you, you're not watching live, but maybe you're watching around the time that this is originally produced. Today's December 3rd. I'm a conservative talk radio host, and I have a primetime television program on Salem News Channel where we talk about the news from a right-of-center perspective, certainly. With analysis. And last night was the night that Elon Musk, through journalist Matt Taibbi, released what he called the Twitter papers, the Twitter files, which really showed what the executives at Twitter were doing, saying to each other, and thinking when they censored the Hunter Biden laptop story. And then at midnight, I was on Fox News at night with Trace Gallagher to talk about that story with my town hall colleague, Spencer Brown. The reason I tell you all of this is to inform you that I had a really late night last night, and so I got about 4.5, 5 hours sleep. I woke up at 5 a.m. and I probably fell asleep somewhere between 12:30 and 1 because I was on the air at Fox at 12 o'clock and I got off around 12:20, 12:15, I think. And it takes a while to go to sleep, of course, after that. I assure you, when you have a television appearance or a radio appearance, whoa, here they come. They're going fast too. Let's go, guys. Let's kill them. You can't just do that and then go to bed and fall asleep. Your brain is working. takes energy to be on the air and stuff like that. All right, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to kill what, as Meredith and I used to say, kill the beast. We are sending the troops. It's like that scene from Beauty and the Beast. Kill the beast. The troops are going to kill the beast. Now, of course, after they kill the portal, they're going to get that retaliation. Now, hopefully, because I built the wall out closer to the portal here, they're going to have a fighting chance to get back. But let's see. Maybe not. Maybe not. But they seem to be making quick work of the portal. Here comes a little bit of token retaliation, but oh, see, now this is interesting that they keep coming out of that portal. See, that's the weird thing. In future iteration, I'm going to just keep leaving gold here to keep these guys. No, keep running, dudes. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. I'm trying. Oh, God. All right. I'm about to lose my crown because I'm out of gold. So I'll come back here now. And my knights made it back. Or somehow I have knights here. So keep shooting. Keep killing. So now let's see what happens. Oh, I didn't wait. All right. Another dumb move. I should have waited for my trebuchet to be relocated. So my trebuchet could have been part of the fight here. Well, live and learn. Oh, and tonight I've got 2 giants I got to deal with. This was an ill-advised move. So let me get out of here quickly. Once again, I have set my villagers up for doom. I do have these walls of defense here, but will be to no avail. Perhaps I should have waited until my trebuchet was in place. Boy, boy, boy. Oh, you know what? Hey, hold on. Because I've got relative peace right now. I can build a new trebuchet and I can get new archers going. So let's do that. Let's do that, shall we? Let's get some more archers going for the defense that is inevitable here. And let's build a new trebuchet and see if I can get that in place. I don't know where they're going to put it. What kind of attack are we getting over here? Oh, see, now we're not getting any retaliation on this side. These guys are just sitting behind the walls shooting at rabbits, which I guess is a good thing. Oh, boy. This is not going to end well. Again, not well thought out. Oh, my gosh. Look at this. This is insane. And I've got no defenses here, so this knight is about to get killed too. We're going to have to retrench all the way back to the original kingdom walls. It's all right. Rest in peace. Now, you guys do not take the trebuchet past this wall. See, they're going to. Oh, no, they're not. All right, good, good, good. This is where we want to sit. This is where we want to be. The problem is I don't have any recruits to come and fight over here. I need archers, and I need them badly. And I'm not sure where I'm going to get them. I need archers to relocate. Now, again, I hate to keep saying this, but in later iterations of the game and later versions of the game, you can you have various extra powers, extra abilities that you acquire through. It's hard to explain how you get them now, and it would be useless to tell you. But they, you can actually move your troops from one side of the kingdom to the other, so you can have reinforcements where you need them on one side of the kingdom. You can move them. It's like all these guys are useless right now. They're just sitting there protecting a wall where I'm not getting attacked. Meanwhile, over here, I've got nobody to. Oh my God, it's ugly. Here they come. They're all stealing my money. They're stealing my people. Well, they'll get engaged in the fight in a minute. This may be the end of me, by the way, just so you know. See, now they're fighting. I basically have to stick right between these 2 walls and see what happens. And now they're going to get attacked on the other side. The west side of the island is coming. But that's all right. That's all right. That's not going to be much of an attack. It's these giants that are coming that are the problem. And they are slowed down by the walls. That's why I built the walls. But so now these guys are going to turn and start it. Here we go. Now we got a good defense going. Now we've got a good defense going. Will it be enough to kill these giants? It should be. If not, we end on day 16. But I think, oh, it's 3 of them. Oh, man, this might not be. This might not be enough. This might be it, ladies and gentlemen. This might be the end of me. Let's see. Let's see. Keep fighting. Keep fighting. Oh, all right. Can I run past the Giants? No, I cannot run past the Giants. Let's try that again. Oh, no. Oh, okay, okay, okay. All right, all right. Now I have no money, but let's see. Oh, look at all these poor homeless veterans. All right, let's see if I can. Oh, that was it. One coin. Yeah, it's over. They're gonna keep following. They're gonna come this way now because they're gonna go where the crown is. They want that crown, and this may be the end. This may very well be the end because I made a stupid move. So this is the great thing about this game. Every time you lose, you know why you lost because you did something stupid, and you learn. And then the next time you have a kingdom, you learn your lesson, and you start again. Live and learn. This was dumb. Here we go. I'm about to lose it. This is it. I'm going to lose my crown. I can run, but I can't hide. Let's just let it happen. Boom. There goes my crown. I can try to retrieve it, but it's just inevitable. It's going to happen again. And there you go. He's got my crown. He's going to run away with my crown. And that's the end. Well, that's Kingdom Classic. That's how it's played. That's how you lose. I made it to day 21. That's something. No crown, no queen. And then we can restart and we can play again. But here's what I'm thinking. Now that you know the basics, now that you know what the OG looks like, what Kingdom Classic looks like, maybe we can upgrade. Because I'll be honest with you, basically everything that we did here is pretty much everything the game has to offer. The original, that is. We explored both of the mounts. You only have 2 mounts. You got that pink horse that you start with that you see on the screen. And you get this black horse, and that's a little bit better. And you get your archers, you get your farmers, you get your builders, and you just keep expanding, and you try to defeat the greed by killing the portals, but then you get this huge retaliation, and you got to be built up properly to be able to withstand it. Ultimately, though, as you get rid of those portals, on the east and west side of the island, you saw are just mountains, and that's the greed keeps coming from those mountains, and the best you can do is just slow them down. Every like 3 or 4 days, you can attack the portal that comes out of the mountain. But that's it. You just keep trying to survive, and you see how many days you can survive. But ultimately, you're going to die. So what I'm thinking is we start a new stream with Kingdom New Lands, and you can see the next version of the game, the next release, which I think is better. It is. I mean, this is a great game, and it's addictive, as you can see, but not nearly as addictive as the next version, which is what we're going to do on our next stream. All right, and we'll see you then. Thanks.